We are going shopping, book shopping, but for like maybe 3 or 4 books. We're not going crazy because I have all the books that I need. However, there has been some new releases that I've been eyeing and I've been hearing good things about, so I want to go get them. And also because I really think that I want to read Harry Potter this time. I think I read it when I was younger, but in French, but I don't remember anything, so we have to get it now in English to read it. We're going shopping, we're going to Barnes & Noble. Hopefully I don't have to go anywhere else. We will not get too many because I have books coming in. I have 4 things coming in, the first one and the second one, because new cover came out and I was like, oh, I'm getting it. So I have that coming in, and I have Iron Flame coming in, and I have Hopeless. We do not need any more books. However, Wildfire looks nice. It looks like a good fall book, so we're going to get it. So yeah, let's go.
I never thought that I would fall for someone like you, an uptown girl without a single care in the whole wide world. But I don't wanna run away from you, 'cause baby I am done hiding my love for you, so please won't you.
Tire pressure is low. I don't think that's good. We are gonna go to Target when they didn't have Harry Potter, and I really want to read Harry Potter this fall, and I'm thinking if I don't get it right now, I'm not gonna get it anymore. So we are going. It's the next day. What I got? Look at what I got. Look at what I went for this because I didn't know about this. I didn't care to get it, but I saw it and I'm just like, illustration, you say? Illustration? What do you mean by that? And I'm just like, okay, let me open it. And I saw this, and I saw all of these little illustration thing that pops out, and I was like, oh, immediately, you're coming home with me. Because look at this. Look how perfect this looks. Look how perfect this looks. Like, I cannot say no to this. And I kept going. I'm just like, wow, so pretty. This is beautiful. Look at this. I've never even seen the Harry Potter movie, but I'm just like, if it looks this good, then I want to see it. So I bought that just so I could just put it on my bookshelf. Like, I'm not going to read this. I'm going to read that one because I feel like it'll be easier to just flip through. But I want this in my collection because it looks beautiful. Now I want to collect all of them because look at this. I didn't even care about the price. I was like, yes, you're coming home with me. And it did, and I'm happy that I did, because ever since I got it yesterday, I keep looking at it. I'm like, it brings me so much joy. Don't we all need that in books? Yeah. But I got this. I don't know why I thought that Harry Potter would be like bigger or something like that. Like, in my head, I'm like, it's probably gonna be big, thick books, you know. But I started, I'm just like, oh, it's so small. Like, it's so small. It's like 300 pages, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's doable. And the rest of the series, I'm planning on reading it on Kindle because they're all available on Kindle. I've never seen the movie. I just know that he had magical powers because I will see some scenes, but I never actually voluntarily sat in front of my TV to watch Harry Potter. So this is going to be a very fun read for me. And yeah, that Wildfire by Hannah Grace, I read Icebreaker. I liked it. I think I rated it maybe a 4 something. It's just that they kept going at it. Like, they just kept going at it, and I was just like, oh my god, it's spicy. It was just there, but the fun family in there was so good and I loved it. But yeah, so I'm excited to read this one. Hopefully it's not as steamy as Icebreaker was. I'm pretty sure it will be. This is about Horror, who has a passionate one-night stand, never want to overstay her welcome or expect much from a man. Horror slips away before Ross even had a chance to ask her for her full name. Days later, they run into each other in their new job as a summer camp counselor. That sounds good. She should have put that in summer. Maybe it was out in summer, I just didn't know about it, but nonetheless I'm going to read it in the fall. And Hopeless, this is the last one of the Chestnut Spring series. I am so excited to read this because this is Bo's story. Bo was one of my favorite characters. My favorite in the Chestnut Spring series was Cade, which was heartless, and then I really love Powerless because Jasper was just such a surprising character. He was very quiet, very reserved, and then he was just like, I don't play about what's mine, which was Slunge. So I love it. So because we've seen him in all the 4 books prior, I feel like I just grow so much like connection with him, you know. Like in Flawless, he was just like he was the happy brother. In Heartless, we sort of find out things about him, and in Powerless, something happened to him and I was just like, don't let this be a thing. So we know that he's been through some stuff, so I'm so excited to read his story right now. I am so excited. I am absolutely excited. Though I have to say, I did not think that, like, I read the synopsis yesterday, I didn't think this was going to be his storyline, because it's like he's like fake fiance, fake marriage, convenient, whatever. Nonetheless, I'm going to eat this up. I got The Things We Left Behind by Alyssa Score. This is the last one of the Knock 'Em Out series. I am currently reading Things We Hide from the Light. After I bought this, I started watching some reviews about it, and so many people were just like, they did not like this one. And I don't know why this hurts, because I was excited for Lucian and Sloane's story. So I'm sitting there like, what do you mean you didn't like it? And most people are saying like, just first 300 pages of this book was just like pure trash. They did not care for it, and these people I trust. So many people were just like, the reason why they stopped talking, or like the big conflict of the book, was just so stupid for them to be like sworn enemies. So I don't know what to expect. However, I wanted to read Sloane's story because she's a small town librarian, which was always my dream. I've always wanted to be a little librarian. They were never hiring in my library, so I could leave my dream to Sloane because it's a small town and she's a librarian, and Sloane was bold, she was funny, she was everything. So many people were saying the bold, the fun, the like, I don't care Sloane that we know from Things We Never Got Over and Things We Hide from the Light isn't the one that's in this. I'm like, why can't we just have exactly that? I got crushed by Emily McIntyre. I know going to Barnes & Noble, I was going to buy this no matter what. If you don't know about the Never After series, they are dark romance retelling of our classic fairy tale, like, because Hooked was about Peter Pan, Scarred was Lion King, Wretched was, I'm forgetting what Wretched was, Twisted was Aladdin, and this is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've never seen that movie, so I'm going into it blind, and maybe after I watch the movie. But I love Emily McIntyre writing. It's just like the dark romance, how she writes the, like, our typical villain for us to fall in love with them. I just love it so much. So I hope and pray that I love this as much as I love Scar. Hooked, I gave 5 stars. Scar was infinity stars. Wretched, I still don't know what to rate it. Twisted, I rated a 4 star. This, I'm hoping is going to be another 5 star, maybe infinity like Scar, but like I'm excited to read it. And the last one that I got from Barnes & Noble is The Throne of the Fallen. This is a bold move for me because I started reading Kingdom of the Wicked and I didn't like it. But the synopsis had me, because listen to this. The Prince of Envy has never claimed to be a saint, but when a cryptic note arrives signaling the beginning of a deadly game, he knows it will take more than a hint of sin to win and save his fallen demon court. Riddle, hex, objects, anonymous players, nothing will stand in his way. Though none of his meticulous plans prepare him for her, the frustrating artist who ignite his sins like no other. It sounds so good. It also reminds me of Scar, Tristan, and Sarah B, because Tristan's plans was just to take down the throne in Michael's life, and then there was Sarah B, just messing up his whole plan, and I'm just like, ah! I just love it. I just love it. This sounds good. So I'm excited to read it. Like I said, bold move, because I started The Kingdom of the Wicked, I DNF'd it. But this one, I have hope for this because I really like the synopsis. But yeah, that's all that I got. Quite excited to read them. Hopefully I can actually finish them in the fall before December coming, because the moment December comes, I will want to read Christmas book. But this is what I got. This is 7 books on top of my very ambitious TBR. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week in my new video, which would be a reading vlog. I haven't filmed a reading vlog in forever. I have been reading, just haven't posted because one book is taking forever for me to finish. So yeah, that's the reason. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care of yourself. Bye.